Cloud overhead, hoping that I break that. Won't get a hold, won't determine fate now. I still see sunshine in my dream. See days with raindrops behind me.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Believe in the Miami Heat, brought to you by the BLEAV Network. I just want to start by thanking y'all for tuning in as we are on let me pull out my thesaurus, a plethora of platforms, including Spotify, Apple Pod, and we'll also have the video version of this podcast on my personal YouTube channel. Just search Anthony DiNardo. We are also up on the official BLEAV website. That's not BLEAV, like I believe the Heat will win the championship this year. Or do I? We'll get into that. But that's BLEAV.com, BLEAV. And that's where you can find this show and a ton of other amazing content brought to you by the BLEAV Network. Now, most people would start off by asking you to like and rate the podcast on whichever platform you're using, but I don't roll like that. This podcast literally just started, and you have no idea if you're going to like it or not. This could be the worst podcast that you ever heard in your entire life. And can you imagine leaving a like on that? It just don't make no sense to me. But what I will ask y'all is that you all at least give the episode a chance, and then if you enjoy, and only if you enjoy, feel free to leave a like or give a 5-star review, because the support does go a long way, especially since you might have noticed I'm probably a stranger to you. This is my very first episode, so there's a very high chance that you have no idea who I am, and even a higher possibility that you probably do not care. But I'm going to tell you anyways, man. My name is Anthony DiNardo, and I've been watching the Miami Heat for as long as I can remember, and making content is my passion. I've been on the YouTube grind for a while, and now I'm super excited to be the host of this amazing podcast. So, getting into things now. There have been several topics with regards to the Miami Heat that have been discussed ad nauseum. You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why I'm trying to sound so smart. I've never used the words ad nauseum or plethora in my entire life. So let's try to not talk like that. Anyways, during this offseason, a few topics have been talked about nonstop. So I don't want to get into them too much. But because I am new here, I will let y'all know where I stand. So the first topic that I want to discuss is the whole idea of running it back. This was on Heat Twitter, one of the most controversial topics, maybe not even so much so because it sounded like everybody was completely against the idea. But here's where I stand. I do buy into the fact that you were one shot away from the Eastern Conference Finals, so therefore running it back isn't the worst thing in the world. Now, of course, you did want to land the Whales. I really wanted Donovan Mitchell, and I even more so wanted Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, to me, is the guy I would have even traded Bam Adebayo for, just because I think he's one of the greatest players of all time, and that's how you win championships. Pat Riley understands that. That's why I believe he tried to get him. It just didn't happen. Donovan Mitchell, great player. I wanted him too, but I'm not sure the upgrade of him over Tyler Herro is as big as a lot of people think, so I wouldn't have given them, the whole farm for him. Regardless, they didn't get those guys. They're running it back. I'm not mad like a lot of people are, because at the end of the day, people are saying that Pat Riley's asleep, and they make the jokes, oh, Riley's asleep behind the wheel. Oh, he's not doing anything. Like, he's trying, right? Like, you understand how difficult it is to land a superstar. That sort of thing just doesn't happen every single year. And not that even many guys switch teams. Probably the best player to switch teams this offseason is like Malcolm Brogdon or even PJ Tucker, who the Heat did lose, which is a big loss, but we'll get into that a little bit as well. But point is, it's hard getting these guys. You don't just go ahead and get a superstar every single year. So it's not like they run it back by choice. So I'm not mad at the front office, because at least I know they tried. I'd rather them go try to hit a home run to land a whale, because that's how you win championships, is with a whale, instead of getting an average piece like a Kyle Anderson. Because people were really mad at that. People were saying, oh, they should have went and got Bobby Portis. They should have got Kyle Anderson or Kyle Kuzma or somebody. You don't win championships with guys like that. You don't. You win championships by getting the best of the best. And at the end of the day, I can live knowing that Pat Riley and our front office tried to get the best. And yeah, they failed, but at least they tried. I look at it like that. And still, you were one shot away from the Eastern Conference Finals, so bringing back almost the whole roster for the most part is something that I think has a lot of potential to still be a really great team this season. So, not super mad at the running it back.
I'm off, I don't play that. I can spot a fraud with a blindfold. You can feel it too, baby, I know. On a different plane, different time zone. Step around, no attention, child.